It is a beautiful day. Sun is shining. It's a great reason to be outside in nature. Fear doesn't knock. It doesn't ask if you're ready. It doesn't wait for you to be ready. It shows up uninvited on the edge of something that could be great for you. Something that could change your life. And some people think that courage is the absence of that feeling. But that's a lie. The people that you call brave feel the same feeling you do. The difference being they made a decision. Fear isn't an enemy. It's a signal that you're on the edge of something, of becoming someone new, becoming something new. And that feeling in your chest, that hesitation, it's not weakness, it's weight of potential. But here's where most people turn back. They wait. They wait to feel ready. They wait to feel comfort. They wait for the fear to disappear. But fear doesn't disappear. It waits. And while you wait for courage to come to your life, waits for you to come to it. Feeling courageous isn't something you just land on. It's a choice. It's a decision. A decision made in moments where no one is watching. It's waking up and choosing discipline when your mind is full of doubt. It's speaking when your voice is shaking. It's walking forward when everything inside you is telling you to stop and stay still. Courage is movement in the presence of fear. Let me say that again. Courage is movement in the presence of fear. Understand this. Fear will always offer you safety. Stay where it's comfortable. Stay where it's predictable. Stay where nothing can break you. But it never tells you the cost, because the same place that protects you also limits you. It keeps your potentials locked behind what ifs. It turns your dreams into ideas that never breathe. It slowly replaces your purpose with regret. So one day, you'll have to decide between comfort and growth, between who you've been and who you're called to be. And in that moment, courage won't feel like strength. It'll feel like resistance, like uncertainty. It'll feel like stepping into something that you can't control. But in that step, that's where your life changes. You don't need to eliminate fear. You need to stop obeying it. Because fear is always going to speak, but it's up to you to let it make decisions for you. So, next time fear shows up, don't wait for it to leave. Look it in the face and move anyways. Because courage isn't something you find, it's something you choose. And maybe the life you've been praying for is just behind a decision. So choose, even if your hands are shaky, even if your voice cracks, even if the steps feel small. Just don't stand still. Because fear might move with you when you walk, but courage is what moves you forward. You're waiting to feel ready, but that feeling you're chasing doesn't even exist. Not the way you think it does. Because ready isn't a feeling, it's a decision. Most of the time, people spend their whole life on the edge of something great. A new path, a new calling, a better version of themselves. And they wait. They wait for confidence. They wait for clarity. They wait for fear to disappear. But fear doesn't just disappear. Doubt doesn't vanish. And clarity comes after you start to go, and not before. Not before the action. You think the people that you admire felt ready when they started? No. Unqualified. Unprepared. But they moved anyway. That's the difference. You don't become ready by thinking or by waiting. You become ready by deciding. By deciding, I'm going even if I'm scared. I'm starting even though I don't have it all. I'm beginning even if I'm not there yet. Because the truth is, readiness is built in motion. Not comfort, not overthinking, not in perfection, but in action. Some of you have dreams inside of you sitting right now. ideas that haven't seen the light of day, a version of you that's been knocking for years. The only thing holding you back, a feeling that was never meant to come. You're not supposed to feel ready. You're supposed to decide. Decide that your future matters more than fear. Decide that your purpose is greater than your doubt. Deciding that staying the same is more painful than stepping into something new. That's where life changes. Not when you feel ready, but when you choose to move without it. So if you've been waiting, this is your sign. Not to wait for the feeling to be ready, but for the decision. Because the moment that you decide is the moment you become ready. I don't want you to just hear my message. I want you to live it. Take one step today and watch how your life begins to shift. What if I told you you can live 100 years and still never truly live? We're obsessed with adding days to our life, eating better, sleeping better, improving our physiques, our hearts, take the right supplements, avoid risk. We measure our steps, count on calories, but no one asks the deeper questions. Why are you adding days to your life? What are you doing in those days? What are you saving? There's a difference between being alive and feeling alive. You can wake up every morning doing your same routine, doing your same scrolls, staying in the same thought, and calling it life. But is it? Or are you just existing? You see, adding days to your life is biological, it's survival. But adding life to your days, that's intentional, that's spiritual. That's a decision. Think about it. When's the last time you did something that made you lose track of time? When you got caught up in something? When was the last time that your heart raced from anxiety, but from meaning? When was the last time you felt fully present? Not thinking about yesterday, not worrying about tomorrow, but just here. If you made it this far in the video, I advise you to make a decision and stick with it. Choose something, choose a path, make a goal for yourself. But I appreciate you. Please drop a like and subscribe and comment down below. God bless y'all. On to the next.